Final seconds at the Coliseum. And Steve Sarkisian out of the timeout sending the offense there. You would think it's going to be a quick kick.
Well, look at the depth of Cody Kessler here. That gives it away for me. Almost 8 yards deep.
His fourth quick kick of the night. And this one off the side of his foot. Not only is it short, but it only runs off a few seconds. So 23 seconds remaining. A field goal would win it for Arizona State. But remember, their all-conference kicker didn't make the trip tonight. Zane Gonzalez stayed at home for personal reasons, so it would be Alex Garut who would need to win the game for Arizona State.
And they realistically need about 45 yards to get into field goal range here. Tough to do with only 23 seconds and no timeouts, but I wouldn't put anything by Mike Bercovici right now after that last drive.
Career long for Garut is 49. They need to get to the 32. Bercovici flushed down the sideline. Broken up. Seymour retreated on a ball intended for Smith, and it's second down with 17 seconds left.
Well, I like the fact that he stepped up in the pocket and bought some time, tried to find a hole in the zone up the sideline. It's just so tough to complete those balls so far down the field when USC is dropping an 8th guy into coverage to protect against it.
SC rushing only 3. Bercovici loads up over the middle and caught in SC territory to the 45. They're without a timeouts. Bercovici hustles under the line where he'll spike it after the 27-yard completion to Gary Chambers. They spike it with 7 seconds. Do you have enough time to run one more pass play to get yourself into field goal range?
You have to throw it to the sideline. You have to run some sort of a corner route that gets into field goal range. But what a nice catch here over the middle to give Arizona State life.
Garut's career long 49. They need to get to the 32 to get into that range. But no timeouts left. Bercovici sets, loads up, heaving one deep, and it is caught! Jalen Strong! Do you believe it? Arizona State wins on a Hail Mary! Mike Bercovici in his second career start, 25 miles from his hometown, completes it to Jalen Strong for a play that will go down in Arizona State history as one of the greatest ever run by the Sun Devils.
Unbelievable. This young man, what a tribute to this guy. He sits as a backup at Arizona State here, waits for his time, and in his second start, Joe, I thought he threw this ball too early.
I thought he threw it too short.
I mean, he threw this thing with so much air, gave his receiver a chance to go get it. We saw him all night throw that high back shoulder fade, giving his big receivers a chance to go get it. What do they say? High point it. Just go up, knock it down, catch it at its highest point. Don't let it come down. And when you have Jalen Strong, 6'3", 215-pound wide receiver who can go up in traffic, I don't believe this, Joe. Unbelievable.
And down in the middle of it all, Chris Budden is with Todd Graham.
Coach, I got to ask you, what are the feelings, the emotions running through you right now?
About to have a heart attack. I'm so proud of our kids. We didn't give up. We give up a big touchdown there, trying to blitz, make something happen. Offense comes back with a big score. We never give up. Guys go down. I'm so proud of Mike Bercovici. Just so proud of my kids.
I was going to ask you about Bercovici. He's a guy who could have transferred. He loved this university enough to stay. What does it mean for you to watch him and see him pick up this win today?
Yeah, I can't describe it. You know, I love these kids. Our coaching staff did an unbelievable job preparing. Mike is just, that shows to show you. All those young kids out there, everybody tells you to transfer. You know, they would have missed out on this. he'd have missed out on the greatest night of his life. You know what I'm saying? So stay where you're at. Don't quit. Don't ever give up is what tonight's all about. And it's a great night to be a Sun Devil.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
All right.
Joe?
I was happy to see him finally smile there at the end. I mean, this is a pretty good win, Coach. Mike Bercovici, the hero. What a night for him. Jalen Strong off of the Hail Mary wins it for Arizona State. Shocking SC and keeping Arizona State's hopes in the Pac-12 South alive. We'll be back here at the Coliseum the other side of this break.